On the morning of January 20th, I got a call. I could tell immediately in his voice that he was extremely tense. And he says, there's just been a shooting at school. We've got the weapon. Everything's okay, but you probably need to get here pretty quickly. When I got here, there was already quite a few first responders on the scene. After the shooting, we really realized that ultimately how important Alice was, how important it was that we had some safety precautions that were put in place. And until that point, I always thought that, it would never happen here. This just isn't a district that you would think of anything like that happening in. During our school shooting, no one died from the shooting. We had one student that was severely injured, had been shot twice with a shotgun at close range. Fortunately, miraculously, he was able to live through that. So for something like this extreme to happen, it shocks you. Misconception I believe that most people have is that law enforcement are going to be the first ones on the scene to deal with the situation. In our situation, that was not the case, and I think in most situations that's not going to be the case. It's going to be your staff who are in the building and your students that are going to be the first people to deal with the situation. But when I got here that day and arrived on the scene, I couldn't believe how well our students had implemented Alice. In less than 2 minutes, our whole high school wing had pretty much evacuated the building that felt like they could evacuate. The thought process and the decisions that the staff and students made that day, it was very clear that Alice had done its job. They went from being people who waited to hear what to do to being people who made those decisions. Alice training definitely saved lives that day.